Hello Sagittarius. It is my intention to share with you the reading that is going to provide you with the map of the following 15 days in the hopes that you are able to make the best decisions in the future through the understanding and awareness of what's going on around you. Now, with that said, I thank you for giving me a message that goes well above and beyond any kind of language barriers, thus allow me to reach everyone who has to be reached and help anyone who can be helped. Beforehand, I would like to apologize for any kind of sound that comes from the outside of this room. I am a little bit late in this video, so I had to record them no matter the circumstances, so I thank you for your understanding. Anyway, let's go right into your reading, and supposedly this reading goes from the 16th to the 20th, from the 21st to the 25th, and from the 26th to the 31st. So 5 days, 5 days, 5 days. But in the moment you watch this video is probably the best moment for you to apply any kind of message I can give you right now. So Sagittarius, let's go with your reading. You got the pass, mental, mind, stage, action, and external. So in your internal mind you have the Six of Cups, which means that you were feeling quite well in the past, and you were experimenting in life as a child would, in the sense that you were enjoying anything and everything that was right in front of you, and you were interacting with it, basically thus allowing you to be present to the moment, which is actually the best way to live life. Remember that 6 is an echo of 6 the lovers, which is a major arcana, which means fulfillment, it means joy, it means harmony. So if you were feeling like the Six of Cups, that means that the way you were experiencing life in the past, from your subjective experience, was a very joyful way of doing so, and I applaud you for that, because that's a very good way to go about it. And the way you were acting and people were perceiving you was the Ace of Pentacles, and that speaks about someone who is constantly looking for the right chance to make some money, or to start something that will provide you with the financial security you were looking for. Basically, your priority when it comes to your actions was to secure yourself a job that would allow you to survive without too many problems, and hopefully being able to develop it into something you could make some profits. So that's a good thing, even though the stage you were in was kind of chaotic. It was a stage where there was no rule, there were no rules, there were no schedules, you were not following a strict routine, or you even might have lacked any kind of real goals or like milestones, something like that. You didn't have a structure, you didn't have a direction. So that could be bad, but the way you handled it was the best way you could. You stayed present to the moment, you enjoyed yourself, and you were constantly looking for opportunities. So there you go, optimistic until the very end. Which is in alignment with your boss planet, which is Jupiter, which rules optimism, being optimistic, being generous, wise, abundant, and also a little bit lazy. Likes to procrastinate and stuff. But the thing is, you faced the past in a very good way. You felt very good about yourself and others, and you were looking and making some very good opportunities. When it comes to the present, right now, the way you are thinking is you want to learn more and you want to be more mature and professional when it comes to your skills and your knowledge. So you want to advance, and you're asking the right questions, you're looking for the right mentors. Basically, you're making the necessary steps to stop being someone who is kind of ignorant of the things around him, and you want to become like the King of Swords, which is someone who has mental clarity, knows exactly what he's doing, and he's very understanding and clear in his words and mind. So that's a good thing. You want to expand yourself, you want to understand things better, and the way you're acting and the way the world is perceiving you is like the Eight of Pentacles, which means that you are basically taking all the necessary steps, which is what I said here. You're taking all the necessary steps in order to get forward, in order to get some momentum going and to build something that can be lasting. Because the Eight of Pentacles doesn't build randomly. The Eight of Pentacles is very methodical and has a goal in mind. He works because of a reason. He doesn't do so just because. Thing is, the stage you're going through right now is the King of Pentacles reverse, which means that you are not quite able to produce the things you would like to. and that is frustrating to you because you want to be able to have things that you've made. You want to be able to buy things, or to have the home you want, to have the financial stability, but not just the stability, but also like the expertise. You want to be the guy who is able to make things happen and to buy stuff, and basically don't really have problems with money, but actually being able to even control it a little bit. So the fact that you are not there yet, even though you are working really hard for it, is frustrating because you would like to be there already. So that's a problem that in the future you will have to deal with, because all of this has a purpose, and I will tell you about that in the end. When it comes to the future, which is in the next 5 to 10 days, it's going to be a very, very important moment, because you have in the stage you're going to be in, it's going to be the Knight of Wands, which means that you're going to be required to take some actions, some very passionate decisions, very courageous decisions, and you're going to be required to move on, to go somewhere, to do something very important for your own spirits. But you don't really want to, because you have the Fool reversed and you have the Hermit reversed, which means that the way you're thinking is you don't really want to do this. You don't really want to go in that adventure. You don't really want to take that risk because you fear that it's going to go wrong. And the thing that you have to remember when it comes to the Fool reversed is that this card is actually telling you that you should let go, you should face that, you should go for it, because even though it cannot promise you success, what the Fool promises you is the experience you are lacking for you to become the person you want to be. It is wisdom. Wisdom through experience, which is the best kind of wisdom because it comes from a real source. Even words cannot compare themselves to what experience can give you. So if you took that path, if you jumped into that adventure, you would gain so much wisdom, you would become the person you want to be before you even knew it. But you don't want to. You don't want to because you might be afraid, or because you don't want to abandon the things you've built. Or maybe because you've spent so much time in a chaotic life. Remember that we started reading with the Emperor, which is a major message. It means that your life has been lacking some kind of order lately, and I think that is pissing you off. I think that is boring to you. I think that is really stressing you out, and you don't want that. You want to be able to lead a quiet and peaceful life, full of abundance around you, through something you enjoy doing, basically settling down. But I feel that life is going to give you a chance, and it's going to encourage you to go on a path that makes you abandon that structure, basically that basis, and keeps you going forward in a chaotic yet spiritually purposeful direction. You don't want to, as I said, you don't want to start that adventure, and your actions reflect someone. The way the world sees you and the way you are acting is someone who is refusing to go on a spiritual pilgrimage. That's the first thing I heard when I said that. So basically, you don't want to do the things that would lead you into a spiritual path that will enlighten you and make you evolve beyond what you think is possible right now, because that's also the promise of the Fool. These experiences are going to be so valuable to you, they're going to be so out of the box, they're going to be so new, that you are going to end up being someone completely different, much wiser, much more expanded, and basically better in every sense. But if you choose not to do this, I don't think they're gonna be drastic repercussions, but I do feel that you're gonna be missing out on the experience of your life, probably. At least one of them. Thing is, at the end of the deck we have the Eight of Swords, and below the Eight of Swords we have the Empress. Yes, I know the name now. And basically the Eight of Swords is talking about the energy that it dominates the entire reading, and the energy, the Eight of Swords, what it means is that this is a time for you to become free of your own limitations. Now, the way you're going to go about that freedom is by lack of abundance, the Empress reversed. you are experiencing a lack of abundance. Even though you're searching for that finance, even though you're searching for the means to produce something that can give you some income and some profits, you are not really finding it. And the reason why you're not finding it, it's because it has a spiritual purpose, which is again to free you from your own limitations through this lack that will push you into a direction which is of letting go of attachments, basically, and rely on just yourself, your wits and your wisdom, and your courage, your passion, your bravery. You're fire. You're a fire sign. Now, I don't mean to judge. I feel that you can be kind of exhausted. For some reason, I feel that you are tired of moving so much, and I understand if you want to settle down. I truly do, and I respect that desire. But you know what? The Fool and the Hermit reversed at a time that the universe is asking you to take that step, take that extra step, even though it is tiring, even though it's gonna require of you great deals of energy. If life is telling you that it is a good idea for you to take that leap of faith, I would, because the rewards for it yourself, I don't know if there is anything better than that, but it is your choice. I'm just trying to give you the messages I'm seeing here, and hoping that one of them is going to help you out, make at least one good decision before the very end. That's all I'm trying to do here. Because I appreciate you, and I value you, and I really want you to be successful in your life. Which is why I honor your freedom. So yeah, I hope this reading is good for you. I hope it basically helps you make the right choices, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then by all means you are free to ignore the messages, and hopefully you will find someone who is giving readings that are more aligned with yourself and your essence. But if it does resonate, of course I welcome you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you want, follow my Facebook page that, even though it is in Spanish, I will publish from time to time things in English, so you keep yourself up to date with the things I'm doing. And also, of course, if you want a private reading, you are welcome to contact me through the Facebook page or the email that are right on the description box below. Anyway, that's it. I wish you the best. If you want to check out the video from January to June, you're welcome to check my channel for that. I wish you the very best, Sagittarius. I know you're going to do well in the end. Some way or another. You're just like that. Mutable and fiery. Very good qualities. Take care, Sagittarius. I wish you the best. See ya.